What's up, everyone? I am back with my thoughts because let me get a good explanation for this. I was late on my Boku no Hero reviews and Gintama. I'll probably do the same thing for Food Wars. Kuroko Basket review gonna come out tomorrow, and Tokyo Ghoul that'll possibly be tomorrow as well. This week I should be getting my new laptop this week, so yeah, that's I'm hyped up for that. What? The reason for my thoughts on Gintama on the past few chapters and with Boku no Hero. Uh, I've been on Fridays. I've been doing the otaku hangout. Most of the time, I was like, just drawing, and I was like thinking over like Saturday and Friday, like I'm like thinking over like, should I like go to an art school or should I go to like the college up where my best friends at? Well, best friends, and where they if they're going up, if I should go up there because they got like an art program up there, so possibly I'm still trying to think over that too. Um, But yeah, let me get to my thoughts since we're talking about this. Um, Boku no Hero. I'm gonna start out with the Boku no Hero. My thoughts on this in Gintama. Hopefully, after this, I'll keep on doing the reviews, and hopefully, I'll have my laptop by then doing the reviews on that. And I won't be doing my thoughts anymore because I know how many times I've been doing this, and not getting the actual reviews out. But now with that, let's get on to this. Start with Boku no Hero with chapters 44, not 44, 45 to like 47. This begins a whole new arc of Boku no Hero, and right now we gone through. Let's see, we went to the first arc where he got his powers. Second arc where he tries to get into school. Third one when they go up against each other. I guess you can call that an arc. The next one is with dang it, I hate that when that happens. I don't know what the heck happened there. But that was just on this app on this one. But just to show you about the chapters. Where was I? I was on the arcs. Okay, so with the arcs, then we got that whole with the major villains when we introduced them. Then we get to the festival. That was the arc, and that ended. And now we're in this arc, which I believe is called like some of a training arc with different heroes, like kind of like a apprenticeship or internship kind of type, that kind of stuff. And which was interesting. Chapter 45 is when they like try to make their own like hero names for each other, and I'll go down within each other like one of my favorite ones. First, I want to say what the funny part about this chapter is that when midnight starts coming around and or Opai's like just bouncing around. That was hilarious. I can't wait until that gets animated. That'll be just hilarious, and they'll be like, oh. We got like a hot superhero in this story, and I'll be like, but yeah, so basically they're trying to get up their own, superhero names, and it's actually kind of hard for them to figure out what it is because Midnight's like, telling them that some of them are bad, like stop tinkling, which I don't know. I think that's bad. Alien Queen that I found hilarious because if this is the first time I'm saying the first I'm a fan of the Alien series and Alien versus Predator movies, and when I see that I was like, oh man, that's funny. So and we get like one with like Froppy, Red Riot, we see like Izuku trying to figure out what his is. I mean, he was trying to think over what All Might did for his. There was one like Earjack, Tentacle, Cell Phone Fang, Tailman, Sugar Man, Pinky, which that's not really a good one. Invisible Girl, creating that's pretty one. That's a good one from Momo. Toroki, he said like Shuto, which is it's the first name I believe, and I guess you could go for first names, but I guess he's like still like sad over the thing. Some people are trying to figure out if like Toroki and like Tenya might become villains, and I'm like, I still think Bakugo might be a villain because what he's been going through. Then we got Tsukiyomi, then we got Grape Juice from that was a good one from Great Boy. Bakugo said like King of Explode Kills, which doesn't really make any sense. Maybe you could go for Explosive. That could be good. And then we get like Ochiko saying like Unigravity, Unigravity. And Tenya, he tried to figure out his own, but he just said his own name at the moment. And then we get like that inspirational from Izuku with him saying he's gonna be Deku, which I was not surprised about that because I felt like if he said like his own nickname, it would be Deku because Ochiko keeps on calling that, and like Bakugo keeps on calling that as mockery. But and then with the next chapter, you get with they talk about like who they're gonna what superheroes are gonna be under with to be better heroes, and All Might's like teacher shows Izuku, and we see Izuku's new teacher. And it kind of looks like he has like some kind of bad case of dementia. Like he just keeps on saying like, "Who are you?" and like that kind of stuff. And these last two chapters got like Tenya just like denying stuff, and just like like we see the hero slasher name was Stain. Yeah, his name was Stain. And it kind of seems like Tenya's going to go after this guy for revenge, and people are thinking that he might become the villain. I personally don't want Tenya to be a villain, but Bakugo to be a villain. But if he does go on the road for a villain, I would not be surprised. But some of these heroes have to become villains, for someone to thrill the story. But Tenya being a villain, I don't know. Do I see him like dying against him? Maybe. And then we get like Tenya, he's ready to go, like to go up against Stain, and that's like upcoming. And we see him like teaming up with Dr. Hands in the last chapter, and I believe I said it, Boku no Hero. So after this, I'm gonna keep on doing my Boku no Hero reviews. Let's see, what's going to Gintama? Oh man, Gintama. I've been doing live reactions of the last 3 chapters, and I'm gonna try to keep on doing the live reactions. Maybe I might limit those. Maybe do like 3 live reactions at a time, and then do a review of it. And do the reviews afterwards. I don't know, but man, the live reactions. Those last 3 chapters, like, man, this arc is probably gonna be like number 3 on my like favorite Gintama arcs, or at least like number 4, or somewhere around there. It's fighting within the Yoshida and Flames arc, and like the Shogun arc. The Shogun arc is like my second favorite. The Benzai-Kura arc, that's all gonna be my number 1. But this is probably gonna be either 3 or 4. Let me tell you about this. We see Utsura's identity, and it's actually Gintoki's teacher, Yoshida. And we don't know what's up with him. Like we just know that he's like the smiling there, and then Toki was like the shocked, and they took Kakura to like snap him out of it, and just cut him down to like be gone, ghosted, and then they have to like escape because things are starting to go to crap, and like they got to get out of there, and we see like Yoshida and Olsboro are possibly working together, and we're trying to figure out about them, and like Yoshida's like, how is he alive, or that kind of stuff, and then like this previous chapter that we just had really shocked me, like really shocked me for like I don't know 10 minutes I believe during the live reaction, at least 10 minutes, and I was like, oh man, Gorilla-san and Sasuke could die. Like, I'm not. You can take this with a grain of salt, and they could come out alive from this, but it looks like they're like almost dead. They're like on 1% of life left, and can you imagine like Tay's reaction if Gorilla-san dies? She would just probably break down from all the past times that Gorilla-san like just stalked on her and tried to get with her. Like, man. So it kind of seems like this arc is like almost finishing up, and I like to see which arc is going to end first: Gintama arc or One Piece. Like Dressrosa arc or this arc is going to end first, because the Dressrosa arc has been going on for a while, and this one might end next to it. So I wonder which one is going to end first. But man, like, oh man, Yoshida, that's gonna have a potential arc. Like maybe him, if he meets up with like what's his name? But let me pull up before I say that. But man, Yoshida, man, we need some explanations, like how he survived, like how is he still alive, But dude, and also Gorilla-san and Sasuke dying. I don't really care about Sasuke dying, but Gorilla-san, man. Dude, Gorilla-san, man. From all the laughs he gave me when I was catching up to the series, and seeing him that he could die, I don't know what to say, because I'm just gonna look this up for a bit. But oh man, so now I just have to do some thinking around. But what if like Yoshida meets up with Takasuki? I don't know how he would feel about that. Like Takasuki, especially since he's partially a villain right now, since from the previous arc. But how would he feel about this? And from all this, how many arcs do we got left of Gintama? Because I feel like Gintama can go on for on and on, but it has to end at some point. But hopefully it's not soon, because I want to see more parodies or stuff in Gintama. Like I want to see Gintama like parody like Tokyo Ghoul. That'd be funny if they do that. That'd be really funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about like this previous chapter. Like it's still getting to me. Like if Gorilla-san dies, like man. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about my thoughts on Gintama and Boku no Hero. overall, I'll have to give like chapter 44 Boku no Hero. Gotta give that like 9 out of 10. Chapter 45, 8.5 out of 10. Chapter 47, maybe 8 out of 10. And then with the Gintama chapters, chapter 544, that's actually that's basically 10 out of 10 there. That's probably like the best chapter that week. And chapter 545, seeing that is not as good as the last chapter, I guess I have to say like 8 out of 10. And then chapter 547. Oh man, that would have to be. I gotta say 9 out of 10. That really shocked me. Like, I really hope they don't kill Gorilla-san off. And that's it for my thoughts on this. And the reviews, they're going to be more like coming out during the week, because I just really needed to time off to figure out what I was going to do with school and stuff. But that's it for me. So I'll see you later, guys. Peace.